Today I will be talking about the concept of retailing, which is described to be the channel intermediary which helps transport products from producer to consumer. And it is the activities that are involved when selling a product to a consumer. There are small and large retailers, which they all do perform major channeling activities. Also, producers are able to be retailers even though there are different intermediaries which they can use in order to transport their products from one place to another. The evolution of retailing can be seen when looking at the wheel of retailing. And the wheel of retailing just indicates the way that new retailing personnel or new retailers are able to gain a foothold of the competition when selling selling at a lower price than what the current supplier is selling. This can also help reduce certain services in the competition. And there is the marketing strategy as well, which I believe is a bit similar to the retailing strategy, because they both opt to generate sales, and they both look for a target market, and then they look for the best way to satisfy the needs of that target market. And the retail strategy is used in order to find and identify the target market, which then marketers work on the retail mix in order to satisfy the needs of the consumers that are inside their target market. And the way that this is accomplished is through six primary elements, which are the following. First, it is the merchandising strategy. And what this is, it helps make decisions based on the products that will be sold to consumers based on the people that were chosen to be target market. An example could be soccer players. People who are looking to sell soccer balls, they look to sell to soccer players. They make products for soccer in order to sell to players. Soccer players would be the target market for soccer products. And the merchandising strategy is also associated with the category management. And what category management is, it helps coordinate and identify products and improve the way that a company is working by coordinating certain products and also coordinating prices on merchandise, which is really important. A good price always calls the attention of a customer. There is the customer service strategy, which helps gain and retain consumers in a company. And it also helps increase sales and increase the profit of a company. Customers do appreciate good customer service. They appreciate being treated well, and they appreciate being taken into consideration. There's also the price strategy. And what the price strategy is, it helps reflect the objectives and policies of a retailer, and it also has a big effect on the behavior of a consumer. This is because if a consumer believes that a price for a product is too high, they will not purchase that product. They will rather purchase a product at a more affordable price. So price does have a big impact on the way that consumers behave out in the market. There is the location and distribution strategy, and what this strategy is, it is described to be the way that products are being the way that products are being made available to consumers. And this could be focusing on the product depending on the target mix, and then the way that the product is available in certain sites, the site availability. And that is also important to look at, because if a consumer does not have access to a product, then it's going to be really hard to generate sales. A producer should have good easy access to a product in order for them to purchase the product. There is the promotional strategy, which actually helps keep consumers informed and attracted into the products that are being sold by a company. And promotions always attract consumers because they get a better deal for what they're paying for. Lastly, there is the atmospheric strategy, which is mostly based on the store where the product is being sold at. The store where a product is being sold, that has it does take an impact on the pricing of the product, because it matters if a store looks nice or if it doesn't. The setup of a store really matters, and it looks into the interior, both the interior and the exterior of a store. For example, the way that Target is displayed is different than the way that Sam's Club is displayed. And the way that a store looks is important because it can also, like I mentioned before, it also takes an impact in the price of a product. And moving forward to the expanded functions of wholesalers, and with the the expanded functions of wholesalers, or they need to create utility, whether it's time utility, place utility, or ownership utility. They pretty much are in charge of getting a product to a consumer when needed. They are in charge of making the product available to consumers in order so they can purchase the product. In other words, they are in charge of getting the product to the last purchaser or to its final owner. And this is important because it does help reduce, it does help ease the transportation of a product. It helps reduce the trouble of transporting a product from one place to another. For example, a producer is able to transport a product from one place to another with a minimum of 9 contacts instead of having 20 contacts in order to deliver a product. And that is why it is really important to producers and consumers, because it makes the transportation of a product to be easier and with less difficulty. The direct marketing is described as the way that manufacturers sell directly to consumers, and this is important to companies, to retailers and wholesalers, because selling directly to consumers, what it is, a company, a merchandiser, can sell directly to consumers by the internet via a company website, and they can also sell, not sell, but send mail, direct mail, that informs consumers about promotions and sales going on in a company store. And this is the reason I was saying that this was important was because it helps attract consumers into a store. It helps increase the number of sales that are going on. For example, right now in the mail, currently at my house, we are receiving a lot of flyers from different stores: Walmart, Target, Best Buy. They are all promoting their products because it's November, Thanksgiving is coming, Black Friday is coming, and they have a lot of products going out on sale. But in order for us, the consumers, to know about these sales, they send flyers in the mail, they send emails, and they inform us of the sales that are going on in their stores. And even though some people might consider these flyers junk mail, other consumers consider it direct mail, which helps inform us about the sales that are going on in the company. And the reason that direct sales are essential to retailers and wholesalers in the development of choosing strategies, of implementing strategies, would be that they help increase the number of buyers, helping increase the number of sales, increasing the number of profits, This then leads retailers and wholesalers to look at once again their target market. Are they doing a good job selling their products, placing their products? They look at the target market, and then they have to look at the products being offered to that target market again, making sure that they are meeting the needs of their consumers. And it is always important to meet the needs of consumers because it is what helps keep a company profiting and being successful. This here wraps up my video, and I really hope that you enjoyed.